Have you ever found yourself sitting quietly in the morning, hands wrapped around a warm mug, sunlight drifting through the curtains, and wondered, what little moments shape the long and beautiful story of our lives? Sometimes it feels like the smallest habits, hardly more than a blink in the day, can make all the difference for our health, our happiness, and yes, even the length of our years. These gentle routines become the stitches in our quilt of memory, holding us together, one peaceful morning at a time. Today, I'd like to share something dear to my heart. 7 simple morning habits I've witnessed over a lifetime, habits that whisper hints about who among us might dance past the grand milestone of 90 years. And believe it or not, number 4 takes less than half a minute. I'm Albert, and welcome to Golden Age Wisdom, a cozy corner where we share gentle advice for living your best life, one thoughtful day at a time. So, if you're sitting comfortably, let's journey together through the dawn. Maybe you'll recognize an old habit of your own tucked in here, or find a new ritual to embrace, like an old friend's smile. Above all, let's remember, a good life isn't built in a day, but in the care we give to each sunrise. First, let's talk about habit number 1, waking up with gentle intention. When the first light peeks through your window, what do? Some folks sit right up, swinging their legs over the side of the bed with purpose. Others take those first few moments to rest, eyes closed, listening to the hush before the world stirs. I've known a fellow named Harold since we were both a couple of kids running barefoot along the riverbank. Even now, at 92, Harold has the same habit. Before rising, he spends a few minutes breathing deeply and thinking a grateful thought for the day ahead. "Old bones take a while to listen," he jokes, "but your heart's awake before your body is." It's not about racing the sun or leaping into chores. It's about starting your morning gently, signaling to your body and mind that it's another chance. This little pause lets your blood pressure settle, your mind focus, and your heart begin the day in peace rather than panic. There's a world of difference between waking up and rushing up. Setting your tone early, a soft intention or thankful thought, tells your whole system, we're here, we're safe, let's enjoy another day together. Those who do this, I've noticed, tend to greet their days with steadiness, and over the years, that steadiness carries them further. Maybe you've always done it without thinking. If so, that's your wisdom showing. And if you haven't, well, there's no better time to start than tomorrow morning. Just 3 quiet breaths or 1 grateful memory can change the color of your day. Now, habit number 2, moving your body even a little. I once read that the morning is like wet cement. It shapes how the rest of the day sets. And moving, even if it's just a slow stretch or a shuffle around the kitchen, keeps the cement soft and ready for what comes. My dear friend Ruth, now 88, never missed her morning walk. Rain, shine, or snow, she'd done her blue sweater and stroll, sometimes just to the mailbox, sometimes round the block. She'd wave to neighbors, stop to pat the neighborhood cat, always with a smile. She told me, even if it's just a lap around the living room, it keeps me from turning to stone. You don't have to climb mountains or join a class. Just stretch your arms overhead, roll your shoulders, wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe sway to your favorite tune on the radio, or sway in the gentle morning light. Your joints, muscles, and even your balance, all these things thank you with another day of steadiness. Movement in the morning tells your body the world is safe and worth waking up for. It lifts away stiffness and, over time, keeps the aches and fog at bay. The folks I know who do this, Ruth among them, rarely complain of feeling stuck, inside or out. Their days flow smoother, and their hearts somehow seem lighter. If you have your own little morning stretch or a movement that feels good, I'd truly love to hear about it. Go ahead and share your routine in the comments later. I find we learn so much from each other's gentle ways. Next comes habit number 3, drinking a tall glass of water. I know. With all the talk of pills and vitamins and latest health fads, this one sounds too simple to matter. But let me tell you, nothing refreshes a well-lived body quite like fresh water first thing in the morning. Picture a dry garden after a long night. It only takes a cupful or two to make the leaves perk up and shine. Our bodies are the same. While we sleep, we don't drink a drop, so our insides are thirsty before we even open our eyes. My cousin Bill would always leave a glass by the bed before going to sleep. Each sunrise, he'd sip it slowly. No rush, just a soft ritual. He liked to say, "A good gulp of water wakes the mind better than strong coffee." Over his 90 years, Bill almost never struggled with those lightheaded spells or sluggish mornings that bother so many of us. Hydration in the morning wakes you up, helps your joints move, and gently gets your digestion started. It even perks up moods, which we all know is half the battle. If you have trouble remembering, leave a glass on the bedside table tonight. In the morning, let your first sip be a toast. To yourself, to your sturdy body, to another sunlit promise. And now, here we are, at habit number 4, a 30-second mindful moment. This one is quick. Blink, and you might miss it. But I've come to believe it's among the most powerful. Pause. Just 30 seconds, that's all. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you stand by the window, hands warm around your cup. You listen, not just with your ears, but your whole self. The hush outside, the hum of distant cars, the ticking clock, the soft beat of your own heart. I remember Dorothy, cheerful, mischievous Dorothy. She'd sit in her favorite sunlit chair at dawn and watch one squirrel scramble along the fence. She called it her 30 seconds of peace. She'd say, "If I can begin my day with a little quiet, I can handle anything noisy that comes later." 30 seconds of stillness can mean prayer, if you're spiritual, or just a simple silent thank you for the morning itself. Maybe you savor a single memory, or just feel your breath moving in and out. Don't underestimate these small islands of peace. All the elders I've known who live beyond 90 seem to treasure these moments. They don't hurry from sleep to chores. They ease from rest to waking, allowing their heart and mind to gently join the day. If you try just one habit from this list, perhaps make it this. Gift yourself 30 seconds of presence each dawn. No need for perfection, just a breath, a blessing, a small hello to your own soul. That brings us to habit number 5, a wholesome, simple breakfast. No need for a 5-course spread or fancy dishes, but a little breakfast, steady, wholesome, and gentle on the stomach, seems to quietly mark the difference in those who age gracefully. My Uncle George, the picture of contentment at 91, never skipped his bowl of oatmeal. "Some folks want excitement for breakfast," he'd say. "I want something that hugs me from the inside out." His bowl was simple. Oats, a few berries or nuts, maybe a swirl of honey if it was a special day. But the consistency, the warmth, the comfort of that little morning ritual, these seem to carry him through years with a steady heart and steady sugar, too. A light but nourishing bite sets your blood sugar gently and keeps your energy even. Eggs, toast, fruit, even a half banana, all bring steadiness to the morning. Skipping breakfast, on the other hand, can make mood swings and falls more common, especially as we age. Even if you're not hungry when you wake, try a nibble of something. It doesn't have to be much. It's not about filling your plate, but filling your body with care at the start of each new day. And while we're sharing, what's your favorite breakfast these days? Is there a small food that brings back a memory, or just makes you feel good as you begin your day? I'd love to hear. Drop a note in the comments when you're ready, and maybe we'll all discover something new to try. Now, habit number 6, a little spark of curiosity. The folks I know who live long, joyful lives have one trait in common: a little curiosity every morning. They pick up the newspaper, listen to a favorite song, talk about the weather, ask after old friends, or read the comics. It's not grand, but it's steady, a gentle hunger to know, to connect, to keep growing. I knew a man named Lester who, even at 94, learned a new crossword word each morning. "Keeps my mind from turning to mush," he'd smile, pencil in hand. Maybe for you, it's checking the headlines, playing a quick card game, feeding the birds and watching who visits, which species, what colors. Curiosity makes life feel fresh, even when you've seen plenty of seasons come and go. It gets your mind chugging, like winding a clock after a long night. You don't have to force it, just let yourself notice something new, a sound, a sight, even a question to ponder over breakfast. Over time, you'll find that curiosity keeps your spirit awake, and strangely enough, your body too. The elders I know with sparkling eyes are always a bit curious, even on the slowest mornings. If you're enjoying this gentle journey, don't forget to subscribe or like the video, only if it feels right for you, of course. That way, you'll join us for more cozy chats and gentle advice in the days ahead. And now, habit number 7, staying connected, even in little ways. Perhaps most important of all are the small ways we reach out. A good morning phone call to a friend, a little note left for your spouse, a wave to the mail carrier, sharing a joke with the neighbor through an open window. Mary, my late wife, was the queen of this. Every morning, without fail, she'd call her sister at 8:15. Sometimes it was a 5-minute chat, sometimes a shared silence with coffee in hand. Even after her sister passed, Mary found another soul to call. Her cousin, her childhood friend, even once her old piano teacher. She loved the ritual of connection, the way a voice over the line could turn an ordinary morning into a shared memory. Over all my years, I've found that those who feel part of a little world, even if it's just a handful of loved ones, go on longer and lighter in their step. Loneliness, on the other hand, can weigh more than any ache in our knees or hips. So perhaps you call a friend, or drop a line to someone you're thinking of. Maybe you greet the folks at your breakfast table, or share a smile with the faces you see while walking. Sometimes it's easy to think the simplest gestures don't matter, but each one is a stitch, a thread binding us together. And the folks who nurture those threads, morning after morning, seem to weather time with stronger hearts and lighter burdens. So, let's gently gather up the 7 habits that brighten the road past 90. 1. Wake up with gentle intention, a grateful thought before your feet touch the floor. 2. Move your body in any way that feels kind and steady. 3. Drink a tall glass of water, the simplest refreshment and cheapest tonic. 4. Gift yourself a 30-second mindful moment, a pause, a breath, a silent greeting to the day. 5. Enjoy a simple, wholesome breakfast. 6. Spark a little curiosity, read, wonder, notice something brand new. 7. Tend a small connection, call, wave, or simply share a smile. None of these take more than a few minutes. Most scarcely register against the long sweep of a morning, but together They build a life as sturdy as oak and as gentle as a lullaby. Of course, there's no guarantee in life. We can't control every storm or every twist in the road. But what we do day by day, these little habits, become the sturdy oars that help us gently paddle on, come what may. And now, before we close, I hope you'll join me in sharing your own wisdom. Let me know in the comments below what small habit brightens your morning. Maybe it's a tune you hum, a line from a favorite poem, a cherished breakfast, or a neighbor you greet. Your stories are worth more than all the advice in the world. If you've found this gentle chat comforting, consider liking or subscribing. Not because you should, but simply so we can keep meeting in these cozy corners of the day, building a little community to weather the seasons together. Before we part, let me leave you with this. Each new dawn is a gift, wrapped in quiet gold. You are the craftsman of your days. No one but you can choose the rituals that leave a gentle fingerprint on your story. Take care of yourself and those little habits. Share them with a friend who might need a lift. Forward this video or just call them with a friendly, "Good morning." And remember, the sun keeps rising, and so can you. I'm Albert, thanking you for joining me today on Golden Age Wisdom. May your mornings be filled with peace, purpose, and gentle connection. Until next time, hold each other close and savor every sunrise.